Major headlines. 1. Historic government shutdown ends. Donald Trump has signed the funding bill that ends the longest federal government shutdown in U.S. history. The bill funds the government through January 30, 2026, and restores many services that were halted. Despite the deal, significant political divisions remain over issues like healthcare, subsidies, and how the shutdown played out. Impacts. Some air traffic and other services were still experiencing strain as operations resumed. Why it matters. A shutdown disrupts numerous federal services, employees, SNAP benefits, air travel. The resolution signals a return to normal, but also leaves policy and political questions unresolved. 2. Union strike moves at a major company. Workers at Starbucks have launched a strike and broader labor action in the U.S., dubbed the Red Cup Rebellion, tied to contract negotiations and labor rights. Among the issues, pay, benefits, working conditions. This is part of a continuing uptick in union/worker activism in the U.S. service sector. Why it matters. It highlights shifting dynamics in U.S. labor markets and could influence wider discussions about workplace rights, corporate responsibility, and consumer behavior. 3. Trust in news media continues to decline. A recent survey by the Pew Research Center found that only 56% of U.S. adults say they have at least some trust in national news organizations, a drop of 11 percentage points since March 2025, and 20 points since 2016. Trust in local news is higher, about 70%, but also dropping. Among political groups, fewer Republicans trust national news, 44%, compared to Democrats. Younger adults show bigger drops in trust. Why it matters. Media trust influences how people interpret information, participate in civic life, and respond to crises or policy announcements. Declining trust can affect everything from election participation to public health.